Hi, my name is Vasily Tarasenko, I'm a Russian attorney, and today we'll talk about what to do if a foreigner has been detained in Russia. First, you should know your rights. Here are some of them. A suspect is entitled to refuse to testify or testify in one's native language. Use an interpreter's services. Hire a lawyer or use the help of the third defender at the state's expense. Use the service including oral legal consultation of a lawyer alone with him or her even before the first interrogation. Be aware of what you are suspected of, and also provide evidence's appeal against the investigator, inquirer, or judge's actions. Defend himself in other ways not prohibited by law. Given these rights, a foreign national may not say anything about himself and his relatives, and demand an interpreter and a lawyer. What can happen after detention? According to Russian law, a person can be detained by order of up to 48 hours. After 48 hours, person must be released, provided that during this period the court hasn't decided to send the person to pretrial confinement. It may also happen that the investigator will take the person to court within 48 hours, where the judge will decide where the suspect is to be the next 2 months for the period of the pretrial investigation. There are two options here. The first one is at home at the residential address in Russia under a written undertaking not to leave the city or under house arrest. The second option is in a pretrial detention center in custody. The grounds for taking into custody are evidence presented by the investigator to the court that a person can be at large, hide from the investigation, continue to engage in criminal activity, or put pressure on witnesses. If any of these grounds exist, the court may decide to place the suspect in a pretrial detention center for the next 2 months. What is the procedure for bringing criminal charges against a person in Russia? A person may become convicted of a criminal offense in Russia in 2 stages. First stage is a pretrial investigation conducted by the investigator. As part of the pretrial investigation, the investigator collects all evidences and upon completion hands the case over to court with indictment. The period of pretrial investigation usually ranges from 6 to 12 months. However, for especially serious crimes, it can last up to 18 months. Second stage is a consideration of the case in a court. At this stage, the court only examines the evidence presented by the investigation and issue a verdict. It must be said here that the vast majority of verdicts in Russia are guilty. If there is not enough evidences of the pretrial investigation, the case simply doesn't reach the court. The period during which the case is considered by the court can be from 3 months to several years even. It depends on the number of sheets in the criminal case file, the number of witnesses, and the defendant's position. Summing up, I would like to advise you hiring a lawyer immediately after the arrest to provide protection from the very beginning of the criminal prosecution. My name is Vasily Tarasenko. I'm a Russian attorney. Good luck to you. Bye.